Ajol in twal kwa TV and Ladit Deben tini dong ano we are no pie mara motiero botu pian ngo ke come mauti me pian anakiro machalo wiye jami mauti mutime ikum an machala Deben karma ono anatika chiaro kati ti mega kir machingri si an peangeo ni karman ono yoptie emak an machal an Ladit Deben dong angeo ni ditele tuju sika pino par ke kare pe kar chet kamo man la kwa TV
Sending love to my motherland, a beautiful place in Africa. They love like a family, but please don't step out our toes now. We are the elephants. Oh yes, I know we can.
Yes, iket ma wayo otu an tamne per tek tutwal gen enini gen ango mutime ikom Ladit Deben an abiena tiet dong botu kware ki kware an ununge mabeni isya dek ju no one machalo la kwa TV kachel ke tar paluo wabedo ki kaguara madong tie chal wang o got one actually ma walok beju dong kila woni ka wono neno lok ma wan waloko wan berga loko dong lok pa kien yo me duako cooperative society machalo yo chel mabimiyo care bodlo pu tidong bere bijingo communities ma megwa tidong duako bere lim iting dano wega la kuri lok mo ni actually gwak non gilo chan non madani enuni oloto lokeno si machalo bene lupe ki kori bere ma waberi si andeki an una aberu ka kupe ki dano mo chiel ma tie ikit gum an lokto chake kaman Ladit Dr. Reverend Dr. Alfred Banya kupe bora machalo panelist la warani Ladit Deben ginatie ananeno article money ma article enini ukati ma CDO matie ipate en ye uchoyo yuma alibario kade alibario ki alibario ki piario we are there pino kere piario we angwen dong katwere tie la kori suggestions mogo ma eno kati kere pian man in report mo kati lokom yajo pale tera nyera matitieno mano mwaka gi put peoramo machamo ken weka be no gin gi joko kere ke kwano chon dong lokno tieni ka mo chetwa kwany kong pian tie en yo mabejo ma eno kati kere manyuro mano community kao o chao donyo bene ye kibiberu gin mabe makonyo kumaro Uganda in general. Statistics tiyo maleng man no I pajule kon health center kon kwene health center kitmano level me antenatal onyo kitmano lo tiena nyera made tieno tika chero kede I lok me pime I odiat no romatio la mat twal sidong an awaji ki reverend awaji ni wek don kong anatute me yenyo dano li pero no kina machima mege ento yongela chen iberi WhatsApp groups madua ta anabero chako kupe ma ago chim onge mina number mo mangat enoni tiwa South Sudan sido wa ko enko da konak anna kanong kanda ka yen kong kangat ma anatiga yenya ni enko enoni no tiwa South Sudan chako yenyo dong ano dana chiel manyo popping up ma nye ki group not nene engineer Ukidi Festo. Now, engineer Ukidi Festo li enini che ngata chiel ma andong chuchot bene acha okupe kedeo. Chidong en wachi report ene ye pe choyo. Ento dano ma choyo report eni romo bedo babane. Pian babane aye chan yang ber ka tich lok mogo eno makate ki articles mogo si an ka kupe kong ki babane ada tute achako go chim madong el miyo number ana kupe ki wane bene wachi en lokada be dong mere la chiendo miyo number, okay? Endong miyo number padano ma eno kupe kun wachi ni eno ni wane. Ana chako kupe kera atiete beno maleng. Chidong yung la chien enong wayubo wachi aya wek anda bien kitgum kenyo adong ana bien kitgum si wanero kityo me wanero kityo me bien loko enoni on the camera magini enoni no wayubo ni andong anbi word cheng rio man malawo maja si ana o inge chaduju bene kit ma ana pero ka kupe kere enoni ene ye CDO mepade ma ene Ladit Ukidi Festo. Sidong o na mena machel okay ana kaber mo me actually bu kaber ma actually bu matipade ana go chi ma wachi ni Ladit andong ana sidare mien ota ye gamodong. Ma mien ota gamo chim wachi muze pegang. Sidong endo wa ka gam chime yin ka de itenguri chide gene igona chimanda bene tenguri biono dar wata kimego man ma men ata muze Festo Ukidi ma otieto bene maleng no kama mir ana bina chuye mani gang kwan pandung inget mos ya bina chung chirong magi jola andong awacha yela pe ingeo trust me there's a way ma Jimmy mogo inero mo chao niango shan I was like okay fine aneno en mego bino tida aneno jal mo achel bino tida yonge bene aneno dak la mego mo ma ti police bino you know okay somehow I started reading something I don't know party kania ngo ke ko matiti me pian eno waya any wora money any wora any man wora and where da yela pe wan ko tiere ni ki chet ki bet ki you inside me police station how cha yela pe wa chero bidi anda bi chi da wa mego la diti iwachi la diti aram no ko ni piane gien mukela en kidong chawa ne bera ne pe be tutwal ana miete bene atim we ria dako kidong mego dong wa ya kono lo ke bene pe gam mo ko mania eneno Within no minute, aneno tika lok kone chim kone nga gele ene aneno ko UPDF go piano operatives mo kene go piano dano piano dot one ka jaka sila ngana penya wa jo jare ngo ki ko matiti maka kan because an party kan yang kid lok mo ki ken what is really happening because ana bino amiar wate ke studio malatit nga kidi festo so what are we doing here? Mada na dong tika dot one ka chakema maditi. Because kache la diti guanyo en ko chi o wera nge wer na mete kinga hiyenyo. La diro kiri festo. Anda winyo dong inyo la kore inyo ba police mer get training. Like this training mo na makitio mer kichele and then you spend your lifetime don't let you police work and I think sometimes it's not very good. Mo achiel do chako kikiene Kenya. I'm not going to mention names. Mo achiel do chako kikiene Kenya. Kono tika dako wage obedo ikoma. And I was like, what is even happening with you, like personally? What do you have? What personal issue do you have with me? Kono ngeni wingeo, ingeo genma impian katimene kakany, when we know you. There's a very big criminal case. Kono we are suspecting you. I was like, are you even talking something you know. I we are kikome, don't you know and what is really happening. Tika penyo we are dano kikome, madong gitika Kenya. Dano bedo chako goar la kirman Kenya. And this was actually becoming very, very uncomforting. Kiyung bara. Nani, ana bino, atimo my usual duty. And then, yung they're turning me for a criminal. And I'm trying to be part of serving girls who drop out of school because of probably early teenage pregnancy. Now, look down, look and market wine. Ana shero, karwata kilitiana nyero matiano. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Sometimes when you're innocent, the best thing you can do is to laugh. Sometimes when you're innocent, the best thing is you laugh. And trust me, I found myself smiling, just smiling, laughing. And I think that is something, ma, young, young bara bilichani, he saw it like was, gonna know, yeah, man don't know what to shy. No, that is me naturally. If I'm, especially if I've been wrongly accused, there's a way, ma, I'll first probably smile or even laugh because that is me. That's how I did. That's how I grew up. See, Rutua, let me tell you this. It never went well with me. But Machalo Danodong, I had to first come and face the reality. And the reality was what I was being accused of. You know, near Konokai Chai Wakakan, one was surely again, found on each gam look and what about DPC. I was like, wow, I'm even more happier. I'll reach DPC to a below one DPC. To my expectation, any Kadong Anachir about DPC would have the capacity to understand exactly ngama anon article loki. So now I was like, it's okay. Let me jump on whatever means you'd want me to use. Okay, gonna what you might can kaka ini what you back can what your police. I was like, it's okay, Central Police. Keep gumba. Wagwanore. What ana earbud a chair police station. Oh, Otima Kijalo Zua Loka Network Matika jumping on and off. Yeah, so Madong I don't want police station. Gion mo ti meme na machil. Ena gichwala bot mego mo matie crime intelligence officer, district crime intelligence officer, I think. Oh, Jola atiete na atiete atuju nya atuju jema ana timon tuju. Kido penya ngo kikome ma ini bino katimone. Ana tiro. Okay. Owe kongdung mego ma okelo anni kongdo tiet kong nga man mego mien up Ladit Festo Kitty. Ni en tuare man ma Festo Kitty o wajobot en ni kongdung en de biendong dot lock any police en me chil pengeo an so pengeo an ben penyang wa loka anata cherie bore dong anda wajo bore ni ana tiyo kile tiana nyer matiano mano tian loke ni an ben tiga bion karwata kile tiana nyer ma en gwa tala en la dit festo. Like this is something madok no tiga gwenyo wiel. But the police gene any kai ni chair ka kir ka ngar mo futi tier lo ngona ko mi let the person say, then you actually come out with your version. That is exactly what I did. So immediately crime intelligence officer enoni watchini in biro ada ka kupe kidano enini ana wachini ana biro ka kupe kidano ma ana ngeo ni CDO pa ngeo ni muzeli in la ponyo ma yang do bwar ponyo ma en patie CDO. You know why? Okay, fine. She made a few calls. No number paladit CDO kikome. Imi obore. So maga mi na pa CDO dong eno go chim bot CDO we go mi barani ana go chim bot CDO ana keto ne loud. Wow, ana go chim ki Ladit Festo Kitty and Ladit wa yela pe an ko be atik Kampala tika Kampala tika chabieno kada abieno ki diri ki de don ram ruate mo don kipade. Wacha yela pe. What you look any kamen. Immediately, crime intelligence officer ni very professional. Guys, let me tell you this. Very professional. But ko ye wa doc man na ko maunu forward ye police post ipandwong. There is a gentleman who came. This guy who introducing himself is from the UPDF. That was again a very professional guy. Lamonba, UPDF. He spoke to me and I felt like, wow, this is a professional talking to a fellow professional. You know, the guy was just when pian ability and ochao. Kono yini tiki ki warga manyur kono mir pian a makachiel kan ko makachiel lutino kono some very irrelevant questions. Ma miri ini pen with the journalists. Ability don't tell poane kere. And these were the questions ma ana link for it nana. And then this UPDF guy comes in and says, Ingeva, let's be clear about this. Journalists permit a new gam kono permission ni kodak kono ki kwe ko ki bot ngagi ko bien ka makotiel ko ngagi. If you're following up such a story, you have the right. But then when there is an issue like suspicion on certain issues, that is where you have to cooperate with the security. More madare. Like, wow, this is amazing. Now, so, madong wagwar ki Kenyo, one Kika Kenyo, but here police station. Now we resume back to Kamadongwa Oye. This woman is very professional. It just took her few minutes to understand and analyze all this information. Something that I almost spent 3 hours trying to explain to these junior officers. So this woman, Owajani, Anba, Dok Inong Anyango, is just a issue of uh, mistaken identity. So if that is the case, Dongina Tie, Anna Mirni, in Machali in Meguni, Jerry, Chikel, Muse Kany, Piana Loknoro, Tuchkenya, Muse Comeliat Mada, Muse Paramo Bino, Muse Paramo Bino, Muse Timagar. No, this is all, to me, I could not say it, but it was a big lie. Because I was speaking and having a conversation. Muse earlier in the day, Muse never talked about anything to do with Comeliat, Konogar, yeah, something is happening with him. Mano, you cannot. Everything was okay. See, young election, and dong this woman, the police officer, went in now and look in Nodo or what DPC was already aware of this story. So we're done on this case. Let's go and we brief the the DPC. One year, DPC Upenya. Explain myself the same way I have been explaining earlier. He's a very nice guy. Another professional and professional police officer sitting in that office, the DPC. I was like, okay, fine. La koko ni kong ngat na dung tiki koko ni dana in a damaraj. Pingo pe ko kwanyo kelo kany. They had to bring Mzee Kakenyo. Ma Mzee do, Mzee do chak tieto en luoro en yomiyo en piani ki penyo ki waini now dano le en ma omiyo itu namba le enuni. Unu ng'eyo, Kenjo no tanya, there was a lot of questions surrounding Lokme engineer Festo Kidi. Watching engineer Festo Kidi, watching any word per Mzee. That is what he told me. Tena Mzee mo manye gen Festo Kidi pere engineer mageno tena Mzee mo. Then somehow Megoni Mura Aliaba somehow Megoni dogo tiel ngar mo maber ochako kono kwan me bedo engineer year one ben po tiel chako wachi engineer no kitien loka no. Now I started sensing something. Maybe there is some serious hatred between Awubili Ini that even Mego do not want to associate with Latien and Lawar and Anago Chim here. Ben Pane and Bepange wine because even on the WhatsApp uh, profile picture, Penen Beni and Guaranyo and Chele and so I finally get to hear something. Karmadong DPC penyo wine dana enini engineer kidney enemy. You know number anything. And I tell how I got his number. So when I go here, I kept calling this. This is again another issue. I called this guy the entire day, evening, and only he never picked up. Which actually even drug me more into issues with these people. This guy never picked up. He never picked up. You would see he's online and he doesn't pick up. His local call, Pedonia. So that dragged me into more suspicion. Kirmajo anodongo tamni anadan maraj madani. So what happened next? You see though, I know, okay, it's okay. Eno dong pabaro. Where museo bien kan? Museo bien. Zero chao tieto kidi. Penyo museo ni, museo, iningeo engineer okide festole ini. Ni anangeo. Ni wuri, ni de ramuduone ni wuri. Jesus Christ, I felt so bad. Like the entire day. Almost, ma wacha koki police post ipandung. Meguni kept denying Latini enoni. Latin gi mo pe, ngar wat gi mo kama eni bene peka. Or gen peka ngayon ngar mo kan manye kena engineer festo kidi. Muze admitted, mado pino. Muze mo mano be come liet be peka. He just came now. Chao tieto. And I will be enoni. Tie Latin pa o mine. Ni okay. Now, the other police officers, now we are asking, ping on a nanny, woon, well, beruka ye, ni woon, I will believe any engineer again, any. Oh, okay, best. Nidian, Gitiga Luarapian, Pedong Giniang Mabe. I, Miana Wubini Enrini, Miana Wubiman, my engineer, first to Kirini, Udorogi, Udorogian, Kache Loki Kakalu, Milokom Ngom, Maloka Ngom, Enrini, Tie, Igene, got. So, in my heart, I was like, oh, so this is the entire thing, Lokom Ngom. So all this lok moko kone lokik ana chiga cherko karwata kile tena nyera achi chera mako chile tena nyera mateno kono ngoma. All this has been lok mere med nyuen no dog wekatwer ki nyuen dogak kinen kir yo mama mako an. That has been the entire mission. Anda doni loko mama pange lokom ngom ngom mama tiwa patang kacha I know nothing about. Donc cha terne kenyo. Now, muse iringeo ni dane enini iringeo ni pange. E bera kupe kere, bera kupe kere. Tiat kong muse beda kabahon. Then later on, ana tiro ma wajo. But the officers I was like, an petigino mama ana miro akan kikom an miro ID na en. Man mela kwet en. Man me national ID en. Korma mene any sort of identity ka miro kipara I can provide it. Where ununge anyuru the part of the article matiema anabion kalupneni ma wajeni the only thing ma ene ka en no dongeni NPCD ono mirpo ye if you know that you're not the CDO pinga ye well anabino wapori kada ka chao chao timu timu ama ikom an so Muzere bedo banga ta cha eni dongwe petiga tieto kit gino moma na acha penyu kong to my unknowing bit of it apenyu wachi embe ngewa again Dr. Reverend gonna Alfred Banya. He has ever been in the UK kono it's like God damn it kongo kikome Muzere kauno ini watch out like sincerely watch borani and pass it you. You put any money here, I'm sharing, but kita be kong a lot, Jimmy. My watching is okay. But what I'm interested more is the suggestions. We could adopt that as a good document. Makonyo wa ikir manerne lunyori are engaged in this issue. Manerne lutina nyera guberu igangkwan they go dropping out. Pe go chao yajo John, and all this. We could do this together. No mir ini wa chao John. The pe ye we anam bien wa kitku. Muze dong la we la dear modong pe. Eto penyo mego ngaro mo tiga winyo lok enini. Mego in dano machwinyi chwal. Ngoko kidwak lok enini. Dago pa muze chwinyi chwal matek tutwal. Wore ma ober ka goy chim ki police wants to instruct police ngamo mer police otim. Nyero bera luongeni judge. And this is the guy who also confirms me. Festo Kiri, here district community development officer, even confirms that. But don't kon work near until further investigation kon near bel any judge. Very arrogant. So and lutua pinya chue iket ma kiter ke an kede an mego chan now I get to listen mego cha wachi en gwago lutino padano ichok mandit ikidgum. Then I started wondering, Dana Machunye Chol Kamen, how safe are kids in her hands? This is unbelievable. Ngarmo mutete, I kept one mil ngarmo mil konel. How I always treat mothers in every community, Sherry. I treated her with a lot of respect and I treated her as almost my mother. Mama wachini, man wundong, manong yo in yo panea comment. In ko no be kaki wata mabe, no be ima mana. I was just like talking. Little did I know there was something very evil behind all these things. So these professionals, the district crime intelligence officer, and then the district police commander, DPC, was another very, very, very professional gentleman. He just listened to 1, 2, 3 words and then he knows what is next. And he knows this is wrong and this is right. He knows, just like this woman. There were some officers at Riomo. These were the people who were on my case. On my case. Giromo ken matimu. Never kono kongo. Manobe mego chambo tanya giana dekchane. Marco noti kamako chilwa kany. Oh man kono ngono ko. Like all these things. I was like, you people, whatever you think I am, you're wrong. Kona te machilu chime en. Kona te timungo chime en. You can confirm, you can verify. Ache nen loka won tiga loka nen loka cha. But I still continue to congratulate these two officers. 3, the district crime intelligence officer, Mego, you are a professional and continue with that. The DPC, you are a very professional gentleman sitting in that office. I really appreciate. Kidong, you, the UPDF officer, who came and talked to me. You helped to guide this police officer to start, to come in line with the discussion. Pedak me ono me dupu mer doga me gwenyu doga kinga gini. You're a gentleman. Thank you so much. And Mira Wachi, I am very disappointed with this family. Paukidini, Festo and Manma was a wrong identity. Mapetie CDO Megianane, me Pate district. I am very disappointed with you people because even after realizing me, you've wasted my time, you've wrongly accused me, you were not even apologetic. Puro war ngem wala pong paro. Ni latini enini wan wachwer chunye. Ento wan nena nyim. Wan nena nyim. Shule wachu wot ki wiye. Anapoya. Man ene ye gien mau time ki kid gum. Ikar mau no kara kitiga wrongly accusing an ikom gien ma an pangeo. Man ene gien mutime. Atawne pere tek. Bina tit botu kare ki kare. And then another part my we will go on your power you botu. And I heard even I think it was God speaking to me. Ne, depend. Conversation uni and one ki first of kidding. Just have it somewhere on record. I found myself ne during that moment, my CCTV camera was actually on. It was recording. So I had to extract audio material from the CCTV camera. That is what I shared with the police, this police lady later on. She was very disappointed as well. In our marketing, how they tried to tarnish me, my name. Awachi, from that evening, what in a kafun ngarmone sa lok kid gum. No, I still feel very negative about it because of how I was treated by this. Okay. By these people who should have been called professionals. See, those of you who did your part and then you did it well, like I said, I really, really appreciate. So let me see what you guys are saying here. Wekno katwere. Abiro mer katitu kit mano kimero mako kere no Ladit Deben. Mapangeo kado inen gina operatives wa kono UPDF police don't tio na ye kama and I don't know. I don't know. That could have gone wrong. Then another thing, oh God, I don't need to forget this. After realizing, don't need money no tiene chalo ikian en engineer chani ila dit mose enini. Kiwachini and chalo I am being used as part of logmalarngom cha matieni. Since la mi iran na machimi ena ye miene udoro gien kasiel ki kahao bilokom ngom. Now, analysis ma mega daktika man ni kache nen ina the dainani. You were on the right and you're not a bad person. Why were you dodging? Pinga chwalo mego. Kache guak in peo no benetimu gieno mo marach. Why had you brought all this gene? Why did you bring all these gene state machineries if you're on the right? Okay, let's meet up, but let the security be around. Met them nano, just in case anything is going to be there. See, kakenyo bene, nano kichwal chuin pa mego cha kita do berga tikere ke handling han. I suspect something bene. You never know. Rombete miano kidi chani, but Rombete was this kind of mega mano kitiga pushing gain off from the land. Pian gua on your dong, no, Guagonyo Kutuerido, no, they want to push a woman away from the land. These are the things now that came in, and I started thinking. Diana, when you have man, Latin Palium again, Popomera. And to be honest, this engineer, Okiri, Latina Wubil and Mummy Iranamba Chimi, I am not praising him for anything, but this is the gentleman who talked to me nicely without care to when you look mama in when there is some differences. Why wait daddy na why babana with respect. So somehow that got me also thinking, the journey in it, get the money. And it is. All right. Loko tu moja comment ko watching or dung. Oh, yeah, I just display. I'm not going to read everything. But anyway, thank you. I know this has been because Murmara Tutual and Otiga Par Pera, Majalana Ladit Deben. So I'm just going to display them. But I really, really appreciate you guys. Anapoiwu, Amaro, Roto Mejugum, Para teacher. Yes, a poem at the end.